In this video, I am going to solve this problem. We are going to find the equation of a circle, or equation of the circle rather, which is centered on the x-axis, and it also goes through the point 3, 0 and through the center of the circle x squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Let me sketch the problem here for you. It's just a sketch, even though it's somewhat closer to the reality. So the circle goes through the point 3, 0, which is 3, 0, and it's also centered on the x-axis, which is this point, and it also goes through the center of this circle. If we express this circle in the standard format, we will see that the center of this circle is, by the way, at 1, 0. So 1, 0. So this point is 1, 0. Obviously, from this, you can easily see that the center of the desired circle is going to be at 2, 0. So that's what it is. We are going to take these 3 steps to solve this problem. First, we are going to go ahead and assume that the circle is x squared plus y squared plus 2hx plus 2ky plus c equal to 0. That's the first assumption. In the second step, what we are going to do, we are going to find the values of h, k, and c individually by using the given information. Okay, we are given a few pieces of information in the problem. We are going to use those to find the values of constants h, k, and c. Once I find those values, we are going to go ahead and plug in those values in this assumed equation. That will give us the desired equation. Now let's call this equation number 1, this assumed equation. And this equation, by the way, is going to represent this green circle. Now this green circle goes through the point 3, 0, so it must satisfy this equation. And also, please do keep in mind, it goes through the point 1, 0, then it also is going to satisfy this equation. So we are going to plug in these 2 values and try to solve. So if I plug in the value x equal to 3, y is equal to 0 into this equation and I solve for it, I get this equation. Now I'm going to do the same thing for x equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. If we do so, we get equation number 3, which is this one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract equation 3 from equation 2. So we are going to do 2 minus 3. If we do that, we get the following. Basically, subtract equation 3 from 2, 9 minus 1 is 8, 6h minus 2h is 4h, and c is going to cancel out. C minus c is 0. And then if we solve for h, we get h is equal to negative 2. Now I'm going to take this h value of negative 2 and I'm going to plug it into this equation, equation number 3, and then solve for c. If I do so, I get the following. C is equal to 3 is just straightforward plugging in the h value of negative 2 into this equation, and it gives me c is equal to 3, as you can see. Now I've got an h and I've got an c. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 2 values and plug it into the equation number 1. If I do that, I get the following, just straightforward. I plug in the value of h equal to negative 2 right here, and c is equal to 3, and then I get this equation. Now we still haven't found the value of k. However, we kind of have it indirectly. Look, the center of the circle is right here, which is at 2, 0. You really don't need to know the center. You just know that the center of the circle is on the x-axis, which means its y-coordinate. The y-coordinate of the center of the circle must be 0, which tells me right away this k value is going to be nothing but 0. So this term is going to go away. So my desired equation is going to be x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So that's what the equation is. Now let me go ahead and summarize what I have done. Basically, we are looking for the equation of a circle which is centered on the x-axis and goes through the point 3, 0 and also the center of the given circle, which is also at 1, 0. we need to find the equation of this circle. Now we assume that the circle is this, and then we find the constants h, k, and c by using the given information. We use the information that it goes to the point 3, 0 and it goes to the point 1, 0, right? And by using those, I get the values of h and c. Then I plug those in. Now we know that the circle is centered at on x-axis. Its y coordinate then must be 0. So we assume that k is gonna be 0. If we do plug in k equal to 0, we get the final equation, which is this: x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 3. In solving this problem, by the way, I kind of assumed one thing, which is that you would know how to find the center of this circle, which is at 1, 0. In case if you did not know, I'm just going to quickly write it out here for you. This is the standard form, so I just took this one and I have rewritten it as x squared minus 2x plus 1. So I add 1 to the left, I add 1 to the right, and move this negative 1 to the right, which is going to give me positive 1. Then y square is y minus 0 whole square, the same thing, y square, and this is x minus 1 whole square. This tells me that the circle is centered at what? This is the standard form, right? So it's centered at 1, 0. Anyhow, I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.